Several months ago, Harvey, we sat here and talked about people buying a lot of guns. That was when there was a lot of social unrest during the protests after George Floyd's murder.
And there was a spike.
Yes, and there was a spike. Well, after January 6th, there is another spike happening in certain parts of the country. It's interesting. We actually did a lot of research across several cities.
We went to 20 states because we wanted to see what people were doing. Are they arming themselves? And if so, who's arming? Is it the Republicans, the Democrats? Who's doing it? And so we surveyed the country, and the results are, like you said, mixed, but really interesting.
Yeah, so what I thought was interesting was that when we called all these shops, I thought you might see maybe in the southern region of the country or particular areas where there would be a high volume of sales. But this was all throughout the country. When we talked to shops in Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and even in the East Coast, Detroit, they were saying they've seen a huge spike in sales since last week's riots in DC. And so this clearly is not just an issue, this is clearly an issue that exists far outside DC and is attracting people from both sides of the aisle, both Democrats and Republicans. A lot of shop owners said that they're seeing Democrats buy their first guns now because of just the type of unrest that they're seeing in the country. People want to be prepared for whatever's next.
Yeah, and when you look at this, and again, for example, I just saw Los Angeles, because that's where we live, 40% increase. That is no surprise. Look, let's just address it. Everybody is talking about civil war. Charles called me on Wednesday night last week, a week ago, and we had a long discussion about this. And a lot of people are having these discussions. Do you get a gun? And people are scared, and it seems like that's where they're moving.
Hey, this is Nikita from Phoenix, and I am not surprised that gun sales are surging. We are in unprecedented and uncertain times, and people want to feel safe no matter what political party they affiliate with. And unfortunately, guns make people feel safe. Factor in that we're in a global pandemic. People still haven't received their stimulus checks. Safety is top priority. Hopefully we don't have to use the guns, but it's understandable.
You're making it sound like the country's in trouble.
I don't know why he would think that.
Yeah.